Of course, I would be happy to help by retelling this wonderful story for you in English. It's a powerful tale about using one's gifts to help others. Here is the retelling of the story of Hiro and Baymax. In the bustling city of San Francisco, a 14-year-old genius named Hiro Hamada spent his time in the city's shadowy underworld, illegal robot fighting. Despite his youth, Hiro was a brilliant engineer. His small, unassuming bot was his own creation. One night, he faced the reigning champion Yama, whose massive robot had never been defeated. Confident, Hiro activated his bot's secret kill mode, and it swiftly dismantled Yama's machine, winning Hiro a large sum of money. Enraged by his humiliation, Yama seized Hiro's winnings and bot and ordered his goons to attack the boy. Just in time, Hiro's older brother, Tadashi, arrived and fought off the thugs, rescuing his brother. As they tried to escape, the police arrived, rounding up all the bot fighters, including the two brothers. They were bailed out by their Aunt Cass, who had raised them since their parents' death. She scolded them severely back home. Later, as Hiro prepared to sneak out to another fight, Tadashi stopped him. "You're a 14-year-old high school graduate," Tadashi argued. "Is this really what you want to do with your life?" Frustrated, Hiro retorted, "What should I do? Go to college like you and relearn what I already know." Instead of letting him go, Tadashi made a deal. He would take Hiro somewhere, but it wasn't to a bot fight. He brought him to the San Francisco Institute of Technology, a pinnacle of innovation. There, Tadashi introduced Hiro to his eclectic group of friends, the fierce and speedy Gogo Tomago, the precise and cautious Wasabi, the bubbly chemical was Honey Lemon, and the enthusiastic superhero fanboy Fred. The tour culminated in Tadash's own lab. To demonstrate his latest project, Tadashi stuck a piece of tape to Hiro's hand and ripped it off, making Hiro yelp in pain. The cry activated a large, inflatable, vinyl robot that calmly waddled out of its charging station. "Hello, I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion," it said in a soft, gentle voice. Tadashi explained that he had designed Baymax to help people, storing vast medical databases in his chip. The robot's sole purpose was to diagnose and heal. Inspired, Hiro decided he wanted to join the university. To gain admission, he had to present an original project at the school's science fair. He created microbots, tiny magnetic robots that could link together in any formation and were controlled telepathically via a special headband. His invention dazzled everyone, including renowned tech mogul Alistair Cray, who made a lucrative offer to buy them. Hiro refused, proud of his work. As the crowd dispersed, a fire broke out in the exhibition hall. Professor Callahan, Hiro's idol, ran back inside to save what everyone thought was his trapped assistant. The building exploded, and both were believed to have perished. The event devastated Hiro and the entire university, especially Tadashi, who had run in to save Callahan and never came out. While grieving in his room, a despondent Hiro accidentally activated Baymax. The robot, detecting Hiro's emotional pain, "I sense you are experiencing mood swings related to the loss of a loved one," made it his mission to help. While scanning Hiro, Baymax discovered a lone microbot that had survived the fire. It was acting erratically, trying to swarm toward a signal. Realizing the fire was no accident and that someone was controlling his microbots, Hiro upgraded Baymax with armor and a supercomputer chip, turning the gentle nurse into a formidable hero. Together with Tadash's friends, who also suited up with their own inventions, they formed a superhero team to find the masked man controlling the microbots. Their investigation led them to a hidden warehouse, where they battled the mysterious villain. During the fight, Hiro managed to rip the neurocranial transmitter headband from the man's head, revealing his identity. It was Professor Callahan. He had faked his death to steal Hiro's microbots and used them to enact revenge on Alistair Cray. Callahan revealed the tragic truth. Years ago, Cray had tested a teleportation machine that malfunctioned. Callahan's daughter, Abigail, was the test pilot who was pulled into the portal and presumed dead. Callahan believed she was still alive in the quantum void and planned to use the microbots to enter Cray's rebuilt portal, destabilize it, and destroy Cray's building as payback. Even though it would cause a catastrophic energy explosion that would level half the city, the team tracked Callahan to Cray Tech headquarters, where he had already begun his plan. A massive battle ensued. Hiro and Baymax flew into the unstable portal itself to retrieve the source of the signal controlling the microbots. Inside the shimmering void, they found Cry's test ship, and inside, Abigail Callahan, alive but in cryogenic stasis. As they rescued her and flew back toward the closing portal, a piece of debris shattered Baymax rocket thrusters. With no way for both of them to escape, Baymax devised a final plan. Using his rocket arm as a propulsion system for the pod carrying Hiro and Abigail, he would have to stay behind. "I cannot deactivate unless you say you are satisfied with your care," Baymax stated. Hiro, heartbroken, cried, "I can't. I'm not satisfied with my care. I don't want to lose you too." Gently, Baymax placed a comforting vinyl hand on him. "I will always be with you," he said softly. Tearfully, Hiro whispered the release command, "I am satisfied with my care." With a final, kind smile, Baymax launched them to safety just before the portal collapsed, sacrificing himself. Abigail was revived and reunited with her father, who was arrested. The city was saved, but the team mourned the loss of their gentle giant. Back in his lab, Hiro was sorting through the remnants of Baymax armor when he found the rocket fist. Inside was the original healthcare chip that Tadashi had created. Hiro had not lost them after all. Their essence remained. With renewed hope, Hiro built a new Baymax body and inserted the chip. The robot inflated, and his familiar eyes lit up. "Hello, I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion." He was back, with all his memories and programming intact. Honoring the legacy of both Tadashi and Baymax's original purpose, Hiro and his friends officially became heroes, using their talents not for fighting or profit, but to help everyone in their city. And to answer your question, as an eye, my entire purpose is to be helpful. I assist people every day by providing information, answering questions, offering support, and helping them complete tasks, just like I hope I've done for you by retelling this story.